imagine a world where we shift from these sorts of materials, which have a variety of negative consequences for the environment, to the types of materials that don't, because they're perhaps more aligned with nature. So, for example, you'll find in forests and natural ecosystems, there is a fungal network called mycelium, which is naturally there. Scientists have actually discovered that this organic material called mycelium that is naturally occurring also can be not only cultivated, but farmed. And if farmed, it can be made into an input to produce building materials. And not only that, but building materials made of this organic substance that's renewable and farmable is also comparable to concrete in terms of its strength, its durability, its longevity, etc. However, it doesn't have some of those negative consequences that concrete does have. So imagine a world where construction companies are building with this sort of material instead of concrete. So you have a situation now where the input is sustainable, right, and the output is also sustainable, and then you also have a variety of other benefits that sort of stem from that, such as buildings made of this material can also serve as, ironically, natural habitats for birds and other things that will sort of gravitate towards that, and you can design around that so that the structures are actually not just doing no harm, but actually adding value back to the ecosystem, right? And that, that's a great thing. And then just a last quick note, in this, theoretical example, which is very possible, it also just happens that construction companies, in their process, they produce waste that comes from this process. For example, there's a lot of wood waste, right? And it just so happens that wood waste is an input that can be used to grow this mycelium that also can be used to construct buildings. So you could end up with a situation where if you're a construction company, you could repurpose your own waste and channel it to your own profitability. I mean, that sounds like a good plan to me. Or even if you